Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Birdsie Podcast.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lewis.
And my name is Frindo.
Hey, Frindo, did you know that the Titanic actually never sunk?
What do you mean? Didn't it sink on April 15th, 1912?
That's what they want you to think.
Please explain.
You know the owner of the Titanic, J.P. Morgan, right?
Yeah, the old rich guy who owned both ships.
Yes, he owned two ships, the Titanic and the Olympic. You see, the Titanic had a higher insurance value compared to the Olympics. And the Olympic is more damaged than the Titanic.
How's the Titanic having higher insurance value and the Olympic being slightly damaged have to do with anything of the Titanic sinking?
Had you ever thought that J.P. Morgan sunk his own ship?
Could be just a coincidence. That's a dumb idea.
It could be, but J.P. Morgan's all of his business rivals were on the Titanic, and J.P. Morgan canceled his ticket at the last minute, and guess what?
What?
All of his business rivals died during that voyage.
Still could be a coincidence.
Fine. Then how do you explain that when one of the Titanic's co-owner was on his deathbed and his last words were, the Titanic never sunk, the Olympic did?
That's a nice argument, Lewis. Why don't you back out with a source?
That's a good point. But this is a conspiracy theory, and the government doesn't want you to know about this. So they wiped all the evidence on this topic off the internet.
So Joe Biden just erased everything from the public's eyes? Yeah, sounds like something America would do.
And, Frindo, you might be asking, what is a conspiracy theory? Well, a conspiracy theory is a theory or event or a situation that's believed to started by a powerful group of people. For example, the Illuminati is a small group of rich and powerful people and influential people.
Here's the thing, Lewis. How do you know this?
Some questions are better left unanswered.
Going off by your definition, what's the difference between conspiracy theories and cults?
The definition of cults are a system of religious devotion directed toward a greater cause. For example, you know the cult of Cthulhu.
Cool, but what is a cult even about?
The cult of Cthulhu, where they worship Cthulhu, also known as the Ancient One. Cthulhu represents infinity, and any human who looks at him will go insane and attempt to kill themselves. The cult believed that their worship will one day result in the return of Cthulhu, and then when he awakens, they will be able to throw all nation and morality and composite aside, transforming the world into a landscape of violence and bloodshed.
Looks like we're all dead. Anyways, that's the end of today's podcast. Remember to hit the subscribe button and like the video.